All right, welcome to the first tournament of the 2025-26 Illinois Bass Nation U Series presented by Shimano. We'd like to thank all of our anglers, parents, boat captains, and coaches for fishing with us this weekend. We'd also like to thank our partner, Sublimeware USA, our big bass sponsor, Bedford Sales, our Team of the Year sponsor, Mark Nemec State Farm is our award sponsor, and Pro Vinyl Precision Tint. All right, let's kick this off. So we got a few adjustments for this weekend. Due to the high air temps expected and the high water temps at Sangchris currently, we've adjusted the times. And we're also doing this briefing in lieu of a morning meeting. So again, no morning meeting. 5 a.m. check-in. 5:45 all boats in the water. 6 a.m. takeoff. Juniors are doing it 1:30. High school flight 1, 2 o'clock. High school flight 2, 2:10. Right? We're going to be having a 3-fish limit. I repeat, a 3-fish limit. Okay? 12 inches. The scales will also open up at 11 a.m. for any teams that have struggling fish and they need to get them weighed in. Just remember, you cannot go back out and fish after you weigh in. We want to remind everybody, make sure you have plenty of chemicals for your live well as well as ice. Keep them water temps in your live well down. Keep them recirculating pumps on. Do not continuously pump hot water from the surface of the lake into your live wells. Another quick tip is going to be to have a beach towel with you. Soak that beach towel in the water. Go ahead and toss it on top of your live well lids. This is going to prevent the sun from baking them live wells. All right, here's to our general stuff now. Let's get this going. So we want to remind all anglers and coaches that you must know and follow all the rules. Coaches and anglers over 16 must have a fishing license. All boats must be Coast Guard compliant. Any violations of safety rules or guidelines is grounds for immediate disqualification and possible further disciplinary action. Your red and green and 360 light must remain on until you get to your first location. If weather is inclement, lights should remain on. Life jackets must be worn and everyone must be seated when the combustible engine is running. Juniors must wear your life jacket at all times. All boats must have aerated live wells. Your live wells will be checked prior to launch and you'll be given a ribbon to mark your trolling motor with. Remember, fish will be bumped. No short fish, 12 inches. We're going to be doing a rolling takeoff. We're going to go through the staging map here in a second. Okay, when you pass by the dock, you are going to hold up your boat number and you'll proceed out to the staging boat. Once you pass the staging boat, you'll be able to take off. Please only use our weigh-in bags with a mesh liner. Okay, this is going to help with fish care. And I'd like to remind everybody to remember sportsmanship both on and off the water to fellow competitors and non-competitors. Okay, remember to remain 50 yards off any anchored boats. Anchored boats, it is your responsibility to notify another boat as they move into your area that you are anchored out. Okay. All right. Staging maps. There's a Google Earth map of Sangchris. Off limits are going to be any restricted areas on the lake. Okay. Here's our staging plan. We'll open that up real quick. Okay. Parking lot, boat docks, staging area. When you launch, move over the staging area. Do not tie the boat off to the dock. Okay. Repeat, do not tie the boat off to the dock, clogging up the dock. We need to get these boats in the water as quickly as possible. The faster we get them in the water, everybody's checked in the water, we'll get everybody out early, okay? As we call boat numbers, you're going to go single file past the dock within 10 yards of this dock, okay? Once you roll past it, you're going to come out, you're going to go past the staging boat that's out here, and then you may take off, okay? Weigh stations, right here, Sangchris East Launch. Again, all the general information can be found on this tournament homepage that you're going to need to know. Rules. Okay, let's try one more time. There we go. Okay, we have some new teams fishing with this year. Please review the rules. Okay. Orange section, general rules, information. Green, juniors. Blue, high school. I know that our junior boats with us this weekend, they know the rules for coaches, so we're not going to go through those. We only have a few junior boats with us this weekend, but I am going to skip all the way down to the high school rules. Okay. Just a quick piece of information for you. We'll go over this more at a later date. And this is for this year, a change that's coming. Effective January 15th, 2026, all boat captains must have completed Illinois DNR approved boater safety course. This is January 15th, 2026. You guys have about 4 months to get it done. Okay? Anglers that plan on operating the boat in any way, shape, or form are also going to need it too. We'll talk about that more later. I just thought I'd make a quick mention of that. During official practice, coaches may coach, give advice, teach by example, fish, run the trolling motor, land fish with or without a net. During competition, coaches may coach, assist with culling. The angler must be present during culling to observe this. Net fish for a solo angler, give advice, send in plays, verbally explain techniques or how-tos. Navigate the boat via trolling motor in or out of dangerous areas. During this, the anglers may not fish. Okay? During competition, coaches may not fish, teach by example, tie knots, land fish with or without a net, run the trolling motor by pedal or remote, except in or out of dangerous areas. During this, the anglers may not fish again. During official practice or competition, anytime the combustible engine is running, coaches must be seated in the driver's seat, okay, in full control of the boat. High school coaches, the biggest thing I'm going to tell you is that ask yourself before you do something, if you have to question it, does this give my team a competitive advantage? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If you have to wonder yourself, pick up the phone, text me, call me, ask me, okay? It's that simple. I don't want to be getting phone calls that high school coaches are doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing on the water. Okay, good there. I think that about wraps it up for me. You know, I would like to remind everybody it's going to be warm this weekend. Again, ice for the live walls. Make sure, you got sunscreen in the boat. Make sure you got plenty of cold drinks and snacks for these kids. Don't eat all of them on boat captains. Make sure you save some for them. And if you guys need anything, please just reach out and let me know. We are going to do our best to try to have some ice for each boat Sunday morning. But again, do not rely on the amount of ice we provide for you. Make sure you have plenty of ice in your boat. Okay, if you have a divided live well, I highly, highly suggest filling one of them just full with ice, bags of ice, and only using one side. You guys have 3 fish, right? That's all you're fishing for, 3 fish. That you can put 3 fish in one side of your live well. If you have a live well that just has a divider in it and it's one big common live well, then you'll have to either bring an extra cooler with, or if your boat has a big enough cooler to store ice with. So, okay. Again, if you have any problems, reach out to me. Guys and girls, remember, this is an idle-only lake over 25 horsepower. Okay? Very important. I almost forgot to mention that. So, if you have a motor bigger than 25 horsepower, you will be idling around the lake. I don't want to be getting phone calls and anybody's running through the lake. Okay? Again, everybody have a great night. Boat numbers will come out Saturday afternoon, just like they always do. And I'm going to work on getting this video briefing posted up on Facebook, as well as sent out to everybody in Fishing Chaos here. So, have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, we'll see you Sunday morning, 5 a.m. Trailer opens. Thanks. Have a good night.